All right, everyone. If you got a question, go ahead and raise your hand. Zach Rosen, go ahead.
Coach, I know Brad said on the post game he was dealing with some back tightness, and he didn't go in until the final four minutes or so. But what was your reaction to that shot, and just kind of getting the team's focus together again to play defense there?
It was obviously a big time shot by a big time player, especially coming back. I didn't think he was coming back. I didn't know that it was bothering him until he went to the locker room and our staff told me that there's some back tightness that they would keep me updated. And trust me, I was asking every 2 minutes that we got an update, no update. And because I needed to kind of know so I can kind of plan out on the fly some of these rotations I would have to have gone without him. It was great to have him back. Obviously, he makes big time plays. That's why we missed him when he was out for the many games that he was out. But it's great to have him back. He made a big time play, but defensively at the end, I thought Russell took the challenge to not switch on a lot of their actions and did a great job of guarding Curry.
And then Denny's block there at the end too, just a rookie, kind of stepping in and making the right play.
Yeah, it was great. It was a big play. I mean, he didn't play. He didn't have a very good shooting game, but I thought he did a few things on the defensive end that was pretty good. He rebounded the ball, but that was a big time play. Without that, we probably don't have a chance to close the game out. But he was well aware. It's good that he didn't get called for the foul. A lot of times a rookie will get that call against them, but it was a good play for him. Fred, you what? You up?
What you say?
I said, are you up? I know it's late there.
I am awake. I'm good to go. I couldn't sleep through that. This is a couple games now where, especially in first quarters, Russell has gone like full on facilitator mode. How does that affect the rhythm of a game when a point guard comes out looking to pass to the degree that he did, especially tonight early in the game?
I think it was good. We knew they were going to trap Brad, so we needed some extra guys to participate in the scoring. I thought him and Rui really, they have a great synergy with one another, and it's been building up for about 5 or 6 weeks now. And I think tonight was another growth in that right direction. They were trapping them, and I thought Alex got some open shots and open looks around the basket, but Rolo came in and does the Rolo. He's just. I mean, sometimes I think he's going to get 3 seconds in the key when he crosses it, but he just does it just enough, and he has good rhythm and good feel. But he made so many winning plays for us tonight. But Russell sets the table. When he does that, everybody gets involved and good. And we didn't shoot the ball well from three. But we got enough points around the rim and we made enough free throws.
Yeah, and regarding Robin Lopez, this is like 5 games or 4 out of 5 games where he does a lot of post-ups and with those hook shots. But did you think coming into this year that he was going to be shooting at this volume and just kind of ISO post-ups to the degree that he has?
No, not really. I mean, I was anticipating for him to protect the rim, and he doesn't do that anymore. All he does wants to score. He doesn't look to protect the rim at all. All he does wants to score buckets like the rest of the league. But he's not kidding. But I love him. His spirit is perfect for our team, and he's perfect for our guards. I mean, Russell and Brad are demanding, and it takes some getting used to that. But they're demanding because they want our guys to be great. We got some young guys that need to be pushed. I push them, Russell pushes them, Brad pushes them, but Rolo can handle all that. But he's the way he plays around the rim, he kind of settles us down. That second unit, he's had a nice rhythm with our second unit as well.
Ava.
Scott, after some of Rui's bigger games earlier in the season, you've mentioned how he needs to kind of be stronger in the fourth quarter, and he had a really nice 7 points late tonight. What do you think he was able to do to be more successful kind of down the stretch this evening?
Well, his 2 buckets were huge. I mean, the 3 really gave us a chance to get back in the game. That right corner 3, and that was a big play. He stepped up. He stepped up and made it. And on a night that we didn't make a lot of threes, but you have to stay confident. You have to be able to relax in those moments and breathe and step up and take it. And I think he did that. Rui's, I mean, he's, like I said, he's one of the guys that I can really say from day one last year to now, every month he's gotten a little bit better. And that's great development from him and our staff. But I like the progress he has made, and he's going to be good for a long time.
And you've mentioned Denny's rebounding before, how he's always kind of able to help out in that area with stuff like that. And he was able to get to the line tonight, and obviously defensive play. What makes him good at doing kind of those little things, even if he's not shooting the ball well?
Yeah, he's strong. He's a strong kid. And sometimes I don't think he realizes how strong he is and how fast that he can run. I think he's going to, as he gets more experience, he's going to be able to see that and utilize it much more. But he's rebounding right now at a very high level, and that's a great, because he plays with that fearless approach around the rim, and we need rebounders, and he's another guy that can give us rebounds. But his shot is gonna keep improving. The thing that I'm not really worried about is threes, because he works on it. He's doing everything he has to do. I'm more trying to get him to get involved in attacking and trying to get to the free throw line even more. But this is great. When you get 4 attempts at the free throw line, he's going to get a better confidence on the line, and he's going to be able to make those consistently. But him getting to the rim and getting to the free throw line and the 3-point shot's going to improve.
Neil.
Hey, Scott, I know you've talked about before, guys with high usage, they're going to have some turnovers, but what do you think the key is to limiting them, not having those 18, 19, 20 turnover games?
Yeah. I mean, I thought, I'm not complaining about some calls or anything, but I thought there was at least 5 of them. They got a lot of hands and arms and whatever you want to call it, but you got to understand, you got to be able to fight through those arms. Those guys are big time players. They're going to draw a lot of attention. You're not just going to have to go around one body. You're going to have to go around 2 and 3, and they got to do better. I mean, 6 turnovers a piece is not good. But you know what? They're hard, and their spirit is in the right place, and we like to get that down between them. No more than 7 or 8. But it's something that we just have to continue to build and work. And when we start making shots consistently, I think the key, the lanes are going to be open more so. But like tonight, that was their strategy. They was guarding really one guy from the 3, really locked in, and they were giving everybody else opportunities to take those shots.
Fred.
Hey, Scott, I just wanted to follow up again also on the back tightness you mentioned with Brad. Is that at all related to the hip, and do you anticipate that flaring back up at all moving forward?
No, I mean, I don't know. I don't think so. I mean, I don't know. My guess would be no. I mean, hip bone connected to the what? I mean, I don't remember the song. It was 50 years ago. I don't think so. I think it's totally separate. Probably, I mean, he hasn't done a lot, on the court. This is only a second game back. It's probably tightened up over that. But like I've said many times, we got a really good backcourt. They're skilled, they're dynamic, they're unique. But the thing that I really love about them, they're both tough as nails. And Brad wants to play. That's like I said, he is always, how many times you guys have ever heard he was questionable for 6 straight games? I've never. And every night I'm thinking, okay, this is going to be the night. It was because of he wanted to give it a chance every night. But tomorrow, I'm sure he's going to be questionable, and then we'll see how he feels.
All right, last question to Christos.
Hello, Coach. Congratulations on the
Hello.
win.
Thank you.
I would like to ask you, what kind of statement is that win with the way that you won tonight, and how big is the contribution of Robin Lopez to your success tonight?
Yeah, I mean, he was huge. I mean, it was a big win for us. I mean, we felt like we gave that first one away on the road trip. We could easily be 3-0 right now, but we got to play forward. But yeah, it was a big win. They're fighting for their playoff life, and Steph is. I mean, he is so hard to guard. He shoots, and I mean, he's one of the few guys in the league that when he doesn't have the ball, you're really worried more so than when he has the ball. And it's the craziest thing. It doesn't make no sense. The logic to that is just, it's numbing to think that that's true, but he moves around. They find them, and, you know, Kelly Oubre made some big shots tonight from the three, but it was a good win. But Rolo's a beast down there, man. That guy he does work. He puts the work in. And the thing that I love about it just doesn't work in the games. He puts the time into on the practice court and works on his footwork. And you think it's traveling. I go back all the time and say, man, is that traveling? And I don't think it is. But he just has great footwork, and he has a good touch around. He made a big baseline on the right block. Shot clock was going down. We had nothing going, and it was like not quite Jabbar, but it was like 12 feet out, and it was a big shot for us.
All right, Coach. Appreciate you.
Appreciate you guys. Be safe.
I think you're still muted there, Chase.
Yeah.
First time I've done that all year. Sorry. Just what can you say about the play that Brad made there in the closing seconds, and especially as we now know, coming out of the locker room with a back injury?
Yeah, it was a hell of a play, but it's not too surprising coming from Brad, you know?
Zach.
Robin, what was your angle on Denny's block there at the end, and what did you think of that play as a fellow rim protector yourself?
Yeah, you know, he's like one of the centers. He's an honorary center, but that's great growth for him. You know, stepping up on the defensive end when we needed him to. I know he's going to carry that forward.
Christos.
Hello, Robin. Congratulations on the win and the performance as well. How big was that win for you about your mentality, and what would you like to build on this win?
I think it was important that we executed down the stretch. We got it done defensively when we had to. We know we need to be more consistent on that end. We need to keep growing, but definitely defense is what we need to build on.
Mark.
Rob, how's it going, man? How you doing?
Doing well.
Hey, as you see this completely off of basketball, Disneyland is opening up here, the Avengers campus. I know you're a big Disney guy. Wanted to ask you, who's your favorite Avenger?
My favorite Avenger?
Yeah.
I've always been a fan of Scarlet Witch and Quicksilver.
All right, Robin, I think that's it.
I was shocked to hear Mark's voice. I heard you say Mark, and I was looking at the camera, and I heard the voice, and I was like, that's not Mark Haynes. Thank you so much. Good to see you. Good to see you. Thank you.
All right. Go ahead, Chase.
Hey, Brad. You know, we now understand you had some back tightness and had to go to the locker room before you came back and obviously made that big shot. Could you just kind of talk us through what that process was like as you tried to kind of get right and get back out there?
First praise my Lord and Savior Jesus Christ. It hurts. I was hurting during the game and kind of limited me in a lot of stuff I wanted to do, and a little frustrated too with how I was playing. I was playing terrible in the first half. I honestly, I just went to the back. We seen their team doctor. He said it wasn't anything crazy or broken. So figured I was just spasming crazy. And, I just kind of told the staff, like, I'll just duke this out. We'll worry about tomorrow. And, I just stayed in the game. My teammates continued to encourage me and uplift me. And I was able to make some plays down the stretch.
Fred.
Yeah, Brad, given the circumstances and the injury and how tight of a game that was, what's that feeling when you sink the 4-point play?
That's big, man, because you have kind of a bad game and things aren't going your way. You always want something in the game to kind of uplift you, and that was the moment for me. Granted, it was one of the last plays in the game and the game winner, but I'm definitely excited about it. I'm definitely, it definitely boosted some confidence for me. But I was just trying to make a play.
Ava.
Brad, what do you take away from this win? You guys have had moments this year where you've kind of faded in the first half and you guys haven't been able to make up for it. But tonight you guys had Rui and Robin step up. What's your main takeaway?
It's just our growth. We obviously it helps and benefits us having a lot of depth in a full roster. Out here and we try to utilize guys as much as possible. And granted, Rui and it's just constantly developing throughout the year. And he's been magnificent for us in the post. So I mean, we need everybody. Davies is making shots for us. Denny is constantly growing too, alongside Rui. So it's like things are starting to click. We're finally starting to get it together, and hopefully we can just go ahead and finish this out and close it out, and continue to get better every game.
Zach.
Brad, I'm sure you saw that we're going to have fans in DC, coming up soon. So I was just wondering, what it's going to be like for you to finally play in front of fans again. And was tonight one of those games like you really missed the opposing crowd or you could just scream at them?
Yes and no. You kind of have some of their staff there, so you just kind of yell at the 5-10 people that they have in the game. But, for the most part, man, it's definitely exciting for us. We know DC is always trying to be the example for the world. And, we're definitely excited that we're able to have fans back. Obviously safety and, social distancing is obviously the most important thing here. But, we appreciate the mayor and everybody involved who found us fit to be able to have fans. It's definitely overdue for us. We feel like, we really miss our fan base and our home crowd. It definitely mean the world to us coming back, being able to play in front of some of our fans.
Neil.
Hey, Brad. I'm curious, just after you had hit that shot, who were you winking at?
It was Draymond. Because play before he like blocked my shot and I kind of traveled, and we were talking about that. I think when Steph was at the line to play before, and ironically, I ended up making that shot. So that was kind of he owed me one moment.
Thanks, Brad. Rest up.
Oh, man.
All right, that's all the time we got for Brad tonight.
Oh.
Appreciate you. We're gonna have Rui up here in just a second.
Hey, Rui. Obviously, the Warriors were throwing a lot of doubles at Brad early, and it seems like you were able to make them pay for that. I guess, what's the thought process, and how do you, make sure you're aggressive from the beginning to make them pay for that?
Yeah, you guys been watching the game, and of course, I start seeing a lot the other teams start dabbling Brad. So, basically that's how they're gonna go. He scored every night 30 points and stuff. So, everybody watch films, it's scouting and stuff. So us other poor guys gotta, start, making plays, find the finding open spots and those kind of stuff. So me today, I was just trying to find his open spots like around like a free throw area, and yeah, that's my game too. I shoot mid range my game. So like that was an easy shot. And then yeah, you just got like we just gotta find a right spot.
Jace.
Yeah, Rui, just what are your thoughts on the play that Brad made there, the 4-point play, and especially as we now know, he came out of the locker room after dealing with some back tightness.
It was great. He had a couple layups that he could have gotten a foul, but they didn't call. So he was kind of upset, I feel like it. And he made a shot and he showed emotion. So it was great. He was great. It was a big time shot by him. And yeah, we definitely needed one.
Zach.
Rui, how's the shoulder feeling? And I mean, obviously you felt like you were in a much better rhythm tonight. So how much was that just feeling 100%?
It's feeling great. I was out for a couple games, so I was a little bit out of shape the first game, the last game. But today I felt good. Start from the beginning, and especially the third quarter. I played the whole full third quarter, so I felt good. I felt great. And tomorrow we have another game, so I just got to get ready for it.
You're on.
Rui, you guys had some great plays in the clutch. You made a couple of baskets, of course, Brad's. But can you talk about Denny's defense there at the last play?
Oh, it was great. I think we miscommunicated the switch, and it was backside Danny. He wasn't ready to get help. It was a great play by him. Yeah, that helps a lot for sure.
All right, I'm gonna go ahead and turn it over to Zach.
Okay, thank you. And then I'll just wait for the background to be changed. There.はい、じゃあ八村選手お願いします。
はい、お願いします。
まず勝利おめでとうございます。
ありがとうございます。
今日はビール選手の状態が万全でない中、なんとか勝ちましたね。
そうですね、出だしいい感じで入ったんですけど、2クォーターですかね、2クォーター目に、僕らのディフェンスのミスとオフェンスのミスが続き、点差を縮められて、セカンドハーフに入って、そこからも、何回かリズム崩したんですけど、最後の最後で、こうだったところで、ディフェンスもそうですし、オフェンスも決めれたなと思うので、よかったです。
で、最後はビール選手が残り6秒、決勝の4ポイントプレーを決めてくれました。頼もしいですね。
そうですね、その何個か前に、ファウルをもらってたんですけど、全然吹かれなくて、彼もすごいストレスが溜まってたように見えたので、あそこで決めて、彼もすごいエモーションになってたので、決めれてよかったなと思いました。
八村選手は今日チーム最多の22得点、出だしからシュートタッチが良かったですね。
そうですね、今試合も見てる通り、ブラッドにすごいダブルチームが、来てるので、試合の流れで、どの試合も見ても、その中では、もう他の4人選手がこのオープンスポットにどんどん入っていくってことが大事じゃないかなと思うので、 今日も僕もそのフリースロー辺がオープンスポットをすごい愛したので、そこを積極的に狙っていきましたね。
八村選手、今日はステフィン・カリー選手とマッチアップする場面もありましたけど、キャリア初対戦、振り返っていかがでしたか？
そうですね、彼も、すごい今、リーグでもトップに並ぶプレイヤーの一人で、そういう選手とこう対戦できるってこともすごい、面白いことですし、僕としても嬉しいですし、これからもどんどんそういう選手がいっぱい来ると思いますし、と対戦することできると思うので、そこも楽しみだなと思います。
八村選手は右肩の張りで2試合の欠場がありましたけど、肩の状態はいかがですか？
それ大丈夫ですね。なんと休み2試合出ない間にリハビリもしっかりできて、調子も最初のその1個前の試合はあまりリズムに乗れなかったんですけど、今日は最初からいい感じにリズムに乗れたなと思います。
次は明日強豪サンズとのゲームですけど、いかがですか？
そうですね。1回ホームでやった時勝ってるので、サンズも本当にリーグで今トップ3に入るチームだと思うので、そこでまた僕らもしっかりと、相手のホームですけど、やって勝ちたいなと思います。
わかりました。ありがとうございました。僕からは以上です。質問がある方、2問ぐらいいけるかいけないかちょっとわかりませんけど、レイズハンドボタンを押してください。では、山脇明子さんお願いします。
すみません。それでは一問だけよろしくお願いします。
はい。
ちょっとそのビールの様子が今後様子を聞いていたら、今後もなかなかその万全な状態で、たとえ試合に出たとしても万全な状態で出られるっていうことはなかなかないのかなというふうに思うんですけれども、八村選手、やっぱりそういうところをどんなふうにして助けていこうと思っていらっしゃいますか？
そうですね、チームでも今、オフェンスの部分でもそうですし、オフェンスの部分で、ディフェンスの部分では僕も、大事なところ、仕事を任されているので、そういうところではどんどんもっと積極的になって、チームが勝てるようにやっていきたいなと思います。
はい、ありがとうございます。
では、最後に宮地陽子さんお願いします。
よろしくお願いします。
はい、
今日八村選手1クォーターもすごかったんですけれども、4クォーターの勝負が結構かかった場面でスリーポイントを決めたりジャンプシュートを決めたり4クォーターだけで7点決めてるんですけれども、そういうやっぱり勝負がかかった場面でやるっていうのは今まで課題に挙げていたところだったと思うんですが、それの手応えはどうでしたか？
そうですね、ブラッドも4クォーターの最初、背中の張りかなんかで出てない部分があったので、そのところで僕もしっかりやらなきゃいけないなと思って、積極的にオフェンスやりました。
ありがとうございます。
はい、ありがとうございました。
八村選手、ありがとうございました。Okay, back to you, Matt.
Thanks, Zach. All right, thank you, everyone. Tonight, we will see everyone back tomorrow night.